It's goodbye, my baby. Hold me in your arms just like you do. Hey guys, welcome back. Hold on, no, not welcome back. Actually, no, it is welcome back. Hi y'all, this is my vlog channel, my little vlog channel. I wanted to record this early in the day, but like it was a lot. This morning was not morning for me, so I haven't posted on this vlog channel in like so long. I don't know, it's literally been like a whole year. And babes, where's the scrunchies? This is the problem when you have thieves in your house. This is what we're gonna use.
Escucha las palabras de las brujas.
Is this enough light? Can I get my ring light? Hold on, it's a big ass ring light. I don't know if I want to bring that. Oh my god, hold on y'all, I'll be right back. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this is way better. This is way better. I'm doing a little get ready with me. I'm not really going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just in my house eating jumbo Smarties from the dollar store. I did ask you guys on my Instagram, look at how dirty all my makeup brushes are. My room is really like messy right now. It look clean, but it's not, babes. I promise you. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me questions while I do my makeup, whatever. A little chit chat, get ready with me or whatever. You know, stepping into my little soft girl ever. Ain't nothing soft on this side. I'm being so serious. Like, I think the softest thing I do is cry. Do you work or just make videos on YouTube? Curious, love you, Mango. I don't work. I do YouTube and Instagram full time. I used to work at Dairy Queen. A lot of people who followed me from when I was on TikTok, on my first TikTok account, they would know that I was working at Dairy Queen like literally all the time. I was there like dusk till dawn, always there every day, 24/7 until I quit last year September. So I've been doing YouTube full time for a year now. It sounds great, but I took the biggest risk of my life. I'm happy, I'm glad that I was the type of person to stand on business. And I was like, listen, I can't do this 9-to-5 life no more. Ain't nothing wrong with a 9-to-5 though, but that job did not care nothing about me, and I was literally busting my ass for them like all the time, and they legit did not care. I was like, listen, I'm gonna grind for this year, take my YouTube seriously, and if it doesn't work, go back to work. I was in grind mode for this whole year. I definitely went through a couple what's the word, like droughts, but basically like there were a couple of times where I was working and I was just killing myself, and I was just like, oh my gosh, let me like relax. But yeah, I do YouTube and Instagram full time or whatever. So yeah, life is somewhat great. We're almost getting there. Okay, YouTube definitely pays more for me. Instagram, I just started getting paid from Instagram, so like Instagram is like a cute phone bill and like a $200 Shein haul. YouTube paid the bill. YouTube paid the bill. Imagine if I left my eyebrows like this. Oh my gosh. But I start off my makeup so ugly. That's how I learned. That's how I taught myself. So it's okay if you start your makeup ugly, okay? As long as they don't look like shit in the end and you think you popping, because you know. What do you feel about if your dad called you a B word? Because mine did, and I felt very hurt. I'm 16 and I can't leave. I feel like most creators would not answer this question, mainly because a lot of them, okay, I can't assume that either, but a lot of people don't really go through that. The reason why I'm glad to answer this one is because I relate to this one so very well. I don't have the best relationship with my dad, and it's not a situation where it's like, oh, I don't live with him or anything. No, we live together. We live together, babes, and we walk past each other every day. You know, the saddest part about it is like that kind of hurts me, and I'm still like processing, like literally recently, like this is very recent. Not saying that this is recent where like this just started happening. No, I've kept how I felt about, you know, my parent just blatantly disrespecting me and not caring. But if it helps, I am Haitian. Haitian parents are no joke, but I feel like all like Caribbean parents in general, like they don't understand emotional connect, and I'm slowly trying to learn that. And like at some point I was really upset that, I mean I still kind of am, but I'm, you know, I'm slowly getting over it. But it's like, it's sad that I don't really have a connection with someone that I'm supposed to be calling father, and we live in the same house. It's not like my parents are divorced. They're still together. It's just my parents are not emotionally stable people. Like they don't understand sympathy. They don't understand your question. How do I feel about it? I think it's wrong. I know for a fact when I get older and I have kids, I would never ever treat my kid like that. I want my child to understand what love is. I feel like when I was younger, I am 21 by the way, if anyone was asking, but when I was younger, I feel like I never got enough of the, or actually I never got any of the I love yous, and I feel like that's important. Like your child should, no matter what, feel like, you know, they got your back, like y'all got each other back, like y'all tight like this. I never got that, and especially because my friends, like in the area that I live in, friends, like they're very family orientated, and I always felt out of place. There's certain things that they'll talk about and I'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. What you mean Christmas? I mean, like, I'm not gonna act like I've had like the worst experience. I've had like little Christmases or whatever, but it's like once I became a preteen, they were like, all right, whatever, you're done. Enough of the fake love or whatever. And that's how I generally feel. I don't think it's right. What I would say for you to do is, you know, like, you're still young, so you're probably gonna be in the same, you know, boat as I am, you know, still trying to process, why do I feel this way about my parents, the people that I'm supposed to love unconditionally, the people that are supposed to love me unconditionally or whatever. It's life. It's sad that this is our life, but I had to learn that maybe, you know, my parents weren't given that emotional support, so they're just like, okay, fuck it, who cares if my child is mentally stable or anything. And I've mentioned that too, and they just don't understand what it is. So you don't have to just be Caribbean either, you know, this could be like African Americans as well. Like, I'm just saying, I know for, you know, most Caribbeans go through that. So you're not alone, babes. You are not alone. I listen to music a lot. If you ever see me in public, like, you will always see me with some headphones on. Like, I'm just never not listening to music, because music literally helps. I don't want to sound like all like creators or whatever. Like, I even want you guys to consider me like a content creator. I'm just really cool. Like, I'm human. We the same person. Like, I take dumps like you. I pee like you. Like, we the same person, okay? I'm just older. What inspires you in life? What inspires me in life? I feel like what inspires me the most in general is just like overall success. Like, overall feeling good, like in general, in any parts of my life. If I would say like a person who inspires me, I wouldn't really know how to answer that. I feel like I inspire myself, and I don't want to sound like I'm like, oh no, like a lot of my friends are like, we're all in the same like career path. They inspire me as well too. It's mainly to keep going though, because there's been a couple times where I did want to just give up. It's good to have those type of people in your corner, especially because I'm not really getting that support from home. So I definitely do get a lot from like my friends, which is really nice. Like, overall, I'd literally say I'm gonna still say it's me. The reason why I say that is because I don't know, I feel like I just recently started having vulnerable conversations with my friends, and they all say the same thing. I would never thought you went through this. You always laughing, you always smiling, you always this, you always that. I'm a strong believer of energy. Like, that stuff can be transferred so easily. That shit is so bad. Like, when you could feel it. Like I always feel something. Sometimes I be thinking I'm a witch. Maybe I'm a witch, y'all. I don't know. Body count. Babes, you being real nosy. All I'm gonna say is that it's a number. What's your dream house? My dream house, it gotta be grand. Like, not too grand, like mad rooms in a house. That's too much. That's actually really scary to me. When there's too many rooms and no, that's too much. Modern looking. I hate the color brown, so I don't want no browns in my house. The blacks, the whites, the grays, the marbles. I need it modern, chic. I'm not that type of girl to put that ghetto diamond furniture in the house. I think that is so ghetto. That's like top level ghetto, and I'm not that, babe. So unless you try, so unless you watching this video, you talking about some mango, you talking about you're not ghetto, fight me. I like to put like little Fenty, well, but this is baking powder, but I use my Fenty powder and I just place it on my eyelids, because sometimes my eyes be sweating. Like I said before, I'm not like a makeup artist. I do what I know because this is what I do. Okay, this is what I do. 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 I definitely do want a large closet. I gotta walk into it. I want the closet where like I could also put my vanity in there, so I could just get dressed in there. I don't want it in the bedroom. I just want it in the walk-in closet. A nice kitchen, even though I know I'm not gonna be using it, because babes, Mango's not a cook. Mango's not a cook. She's either going to become rich and hire someone to cook her meals, or marry a chef. If life don't go that way, then, you know, we're just, you know. But would you ever go out of state for a vlog? By the way, I'm a huge fan and I love your personality.
Give it to me, I'm worth it.
I would love to leave my house. I don't know, I feel like I'm trapped sometimes, or I'm like I'm stuck. Am I really stuck, or am I just lazy? I think it's because I'm lazy. No, I would definitely would love to go out of state or whatever. you know, do like a little vlog. One, I also have a fear of going somewhere by myself because I don't go nowhere, and also because, like I said, I feel like my parents never really showed me like or tried to teach me the outside world. So a lot of different things I'd be scared of. I'd be like, what is that? If you're wondering what's on my face, this is primer, but this is primer from Shein. This is the She Glam something. She Glam something. And it works for me. The type of skin I have, I could put anything on my face because I just have normal skin. I have really nice genetics or whatever, so I could put anything on my face and I'll be fine. I had bought this one like a while ago when I first started doing YouTube, and I was kind of discovering what type of content I would make. And the videos I had posted were like, some of them were like makeup videos. They're not there no more because last year in November my YouTube channel did get hacked, so some of my videos were deleted. So maybe I could find those videos again, but they were like some makeup videos, and I did a video where I was like, oh my god, doing a full face of makeup with just Shein makeup, and I posted that thinking I was gonna go viral, it went nowhere. So that was a humbling moment for me, very humbling. When you were younger, what did you see yourself doing career-wise? When I was younger, there was a lot of different career paths I was thinking of, mainly because that's what my parents have installed into my head. My dad used to always be like, oh my god, you talk so much, you should be a lawyer. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a lawyer. Middle school came, I said, oh hell no, that's too much. My head hurt. Then there was another point, oh my god, you love building stuff, you should be an architect. I thought about that too. Oh my god, no, this is too much. Rochelle, pick something else. Then here comes the talk again with my parents, like, oh, you know, you should be a nurse, they make a lot of money. Now at this point, I fell into the trap of doing whatever my parents wanted me to do to make them happy, because I also wanted the reassurance that I wanted from them, like, oh my god, you're proud of me. High school, middle school, I did almost everything right. High school, I worked a little harder though. Middle school, I was playing because I didn't know what was going on. I was never really taught life. Middle school came, I walked in, everybody had iPhones. I didn't even know what an iPhone was. I had a BlackBerry. I don't even know what Blackberries are. Exactly. I was getting laughed at. That's a phone, cool. I got a BlackBerry right here, look at me. I'm over here wearing Skechers. There was these shoes called Daddy's Money. Y'all probably don't know about that either, but that was a Skechers line called Daddy's Money, and they were like wedge sneakers. I wore them shits all the time. I go into middle school, I'm getting laughed at because I don't have Jordans. I'm like, what the hell is Jordans? And I know the two examples probably weren't the best, but like, okay, so back to like the whole nursing thing. High school comes, I'm like, okay, we on a track. I'm on National Honor Society. I'm on this. I'm on that. Grades is up. We here. And the high school that I went to also had the option for you to also take a trade school while you're in high school, so you could graduate with a high school diploma and the trade school certificate. So I went to Nassau BOCES. I was taking nursing assisting. 11th and 12th grade year was also my biggest year of heartbreak. I was rediscovering myself. I'm wearing different colored wigs. I'm starting to learn how to do my makeup because I used to never wear makeup. I didn't really care what I looked like because I was only there for school. You know what I'm saying? I never understood that. And I wish I kept that mentality as well, because I felt like I'd probably be somewhere else. My nursing teacher would even tell me like, are you sure you want to do nursing? Like, she even said it, but she said it and I was ignoring her. And she was like, listen, like, I wouldn't want you to waste this spot because somebody who really wants to do nursing couldn't get it because you're only here because your parents want you to be here, but you should really be somewhere else. She kept saying, you sure you don't belong in cosmetology? You sure you don't? And I wish I listened to her, you know? But at the time, I was so worried, like, oh my gosh, you know, no, like, I'm gonna make my parents proud. I'm gonna be the rich daughter, this, that, and third, whatever. 2020 comes, it's COVID time. I'm in my room dying. I'm finishing school in my room. I didn't really have a graduation. I didn't have a prom as well. My graduation was so sad. It felt like a funeral. You know, I'm never gonna get that time back. Then I had started going to college. I was going to college for nursing. Realized I couldn't do it no more because the internship that I was at, everybody was dying, and I'm too sensitive to see that. Anytime I was going into that internship, you know, I'm building connections with the patients, and they talking to me. I come back and they're gone, and I couldn't handle that. That was a little bit too much for me, and you know, I decided to drop nursing. And around that time in 2020 as well, I was also in my small business owner bag. Those who know me from before, I mean, I still own it because it's an LLC, baby. I was official. I had my own cosmetic line. It was called Perfect Finish Cosmetic, but the name before I turned it into that, it was Mango Lango. Then I changed it to Perfect Finish Cosmetic. Don't know why I went that route. Don't even remember, to be honest. I'm going to school for business. My college experience wasn't that great as well either. One, because my parents didn't want me to dorm. And I felt like that already was stripping away my college experience. Mind you, I was going to a community college that was literally in shambles at the point. It was COVID time. Everything was everywhere. I'm trying to do my college assignments in my house, but my house is very loud, so it was very hard. And it got to the point where I couldn't do it no more, and I said I give up. So I dropped out. Everybody's like, even some of my friends, you know, they're like, oh my gosh, what are you gonna do? And even like one of my closest friends at the time, he did make me feel, you know, like I was a failure almost, but I knew where he was coming from. You know what I'm saying? I understood what his message was. I'm not gonna get into that though, but after that, I just had, you know, a point to prove to everyone, like, listen, yeah, I didn't go to college, yeah, I didn't finish it, at least I tried though. That's how I got where I am right now, to be honest. I was like, you know, I'm gonna just, you know, prove to myself that I could still do it. I could still be successful. Honestly, I'm only 21. I can go back. I don't really care about nothing nobody else say. I don't care how embarrassing you think it is. What made you do YouTube? I love all your content. What are some tips to start off a new YouTube channel? I don't even know myself. You guys, I might seem, you know, like, oh my gosh, like this is perfect. I'm still learning myself. What I can say is don't worry about not having a camera, not having this, not having that, because when I started, I was using my busted iPad, which a lot of you guys remember, and I was recording on my iPhone 11 in the back camera. So I went through some struggles, okay? I went through some struggles. I didn't have no fancy camera. I didn't have this, I didn't have that. So I think the best thing for you guys to do is just to start. It doesn't matter. Nothing has to be perfect. You can mess up in the beginning. It's okay. How did I start necessarily? I was just making random TikTok videos, and my first TikTok account was, you know, going viral at the time. I was kind of doing everything. I was like, oh my god, let me do reaction videos to this. The reason why I do confessions is because there was this creator, I keep forgetting his name, but he would do confessions on TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, these are going viral. Let me have, you know, my followers send me confessions. That started working, and my first season of confessions was only on TikTok. The way I did it was a little different. First, I used to print out the confession. It wasn't my printer. It was from my job when I used to work at Dairy Queen. But I was like, oh my god, this is a waste. This is a waste of paper. Like, why am I printing these out? Like, yeah, I want to be different, but let me stop doing that. There's other creators who do confessions as well, but I think I'm the only one who's consistent with it and made it a series. So, but honestly, I don't know. Confessions right now is starting to die down because you guys, it's not getting juicy no more. You guys, like, I'm getting the same things over and over again, and you know, it's starting to get corny. Till I get some really juicy ones, that's when the next confession video will be out. How do you feel about long distance relationships? I feel like they can work. Relationships involve two people. If y'all both want it, it's gonna work. Favorite movie and favorite color? Well, obviously my favorite color is pink. My favorite movie of all time is I Am Legend with Will Smith. I heard that they're trying to make like a, you know, like a second one, which I'm really, you know, I'm kind of hype about. So hopefully it's not doo-doo trash. How many siblings do you have that I know of? Let me stop. Let's just say I have two sisters. I have no brothers. That's all I'm gonna say, to be honest. That's all I can say. So, are you vegan? Babes, no. Honestly, I really do want to change my diet. I've been thinking about doing like a juice cleanse. I think I want to try doing it for a month. Like, I don't know how that's gonna work though. Like, I've never really done it before. If the juice is nasty, it's not gonna work for me. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. How's life been recently? It's been all right. You know, I have been going through a couple of different things that I probably don't even talk about with my friends or whatever as well, but and there are some things that I do talk about with my friends as well, but I feel like my biggest issue right now is trying to just deal or just be okay with how it is, you know, at home. Like I said, I don't have the worst situation, so like I am, you know, blessed enough, you know, whereas, you know, it's not like that, but I just wish it were a little different at home per se, because every child, everybody deserves, you know, love, and I feel like I don't feel that from home. So, you know, I feel like I only get that from my sister, and that's because me and my sister were both hurt, and it's like, you know, I feel like we get, especially my sister, like we just get jabs at like just every day. Overall life, I'd rate it a 6. Because it could be worse. What's your favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do right now, I'm still learning to, like, you know, get out my house. I feel like I have anxiety, but then I don't at the same time, you know. I feel like my favorite thing to do right now is really just sleep. I could say more my favorite thing to watch on TikTok. I like watching those like little miniature kitchen videos. I think those are so cool. Do you currently still date? I would say yeah. I'm not worried about that right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in my grind mode. Dating for me is going to be a little difficult because, especially where I live in New York. New York New Yorkers' mindsets are, oh no, if she has mad followers, she's a baba. She's trees. I'm not gonna sit here and trying to beat the allegations to a grown man. You know, I'm not, I know what I be doing, you know what I'm saying? And also too, like, guys be a little intimidated when, you know, they have a girl that's, you know, on social media. And what does that have to do with me? Nothing. You know, I don't really care. Have you ever gotten into fights at school? A lot. Definitely in like middle school and high school though. I feel like they really only happened because I'm not gonna say I was a nerd, but I wasn't the cool one. You know what I'm saying? I had a cool friend. I wasn't the cool one. I was the one getting picked on, and I thought that if I fought back, I'd just automatically be cool. And now that I look back at it, I look like a dumbass. Don't do it, y'all. Just walk away. Life will come full circle. There was a situation where there was this girl. We had like ongoing beef. For what? I don't know. And years later, I'm her manager. So like I said, life comes full circle. Hi Mingo, I love you so much. I was wondering if you would ever go on tour. Maybe the Dallas tour. Y'all love me like that? What y'all mean tour? I mean, that sounds cool. I can't think about it right now. You stress me out. I can't. What's something that you love about the Mingo Mafia? Something I love about the Mingo Mafia, one thing about y'all gonna have my back no matter what. That's what I love about y'all. And then also too, it's a little annoying, but y'all keep finding me on Instagram Reels in the comments. Listen, I'm grown. How old were you when you lost your virginity, your V card? Oh my god. I'm not gonna answer that one. Oh, what makeup do you use? Please tell me now. I'm gonna do like a detailed makeup tutorial. My favorite aesthetic, I don't know. I'm lazy, so I think my favorite aesthetic is just me. I don't think, you know, I don't think this could be matched. Where do you get your wigs from? I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh yeah, I get my wigs exported from England. No bitch. This is Shein. This is AliExpress. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm like that Ashley Tisdale for hair. I'm not gonna do it, okay? So I'm sorry. I'm not that influencer or whatever y'all want to call me. You're not gonna get that from me. Do you plan on having kids? Of course I do. I want like 6. I want 6 of them. When is your birthday? My birthday is April 28th. I am a Taurus. My rising is Scorpio. And I believe my moon is Sagittarius. Hold on, I could be wrong. Yes, my moon is Sagittarius and my rising is Scorpio. So how did you learn makeup and wigs, and how was the process? I'm not the best. I'm not a makeup artiste. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, the way that I got into it, because I used to never wear makeup. I used to always be like, oh no, my skin is too clear. I would never wear makeup. I'm gonna ruin my face. One, I fall asleep with makeup on all the time and my face is clear as day. It's basically, like I said, 11th and 12th grade year was like my biggest heartbreak year. You know, I was one of those middle school, high school sweetheart little girl, and obviously my life came crashing the fuck down. I got my heart broken, and I started learning to do my hair, learning to do my makeup, because I was in hopes that he would come back. And he did it. Jokes on me. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. And I'm glad that it happened, because now I'm like, I'm baddie. She a baddie. She's showing her panty. She's shaking like jelly. Is a 3-year gap for dating okay? For me, it depends. I feel like the most I could do is 2. You know, unless... I don't know how to answer this, because how old are you? Where's the ID? Where's the ID? I'm not gonna answer this without the ID. I need to know the age. I can't do it. Your first period story. Okay, so I got my period when I was like 9. Hold on, y'all. Gotta set the face. Okay, so when I first got my period, I was like, I think I was 10. I think I was 10. And thank God I didn't get it when I was at school. I got it when I was home. I felt like I was dying. I'm over here like I'm curled up. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? There's blood coming out my body. I'm cramping bad. Obviously now, like, that cramp is nothing to what I experience now. Like, I feel like a gangster. I don't even take ibuprofen. I don't take none of that for my period cramps. I just take the cramps. But before, I couldn't do it. I was laying on the bed. My sister and my mom were looking at me. They're like, oh, you're a punk. Period. I'm crying. I didn't even come back to my room to go to sleep. I stayed on that couch. How long have you been doing YouTube, and where do I summon a confession? Oh my gosh, the link is in the bio, the link is in the description, the link is everywhere to be found. But also, this is my 2nd year doing YouTube. 2023 is my first year doing it like throughout the whole year, but this is year 2. What was the worst confession I ever got? This is an old one. I think this is from like season 2 or whatever. She's like, my boyfriend was slurping the period cloth. I no. That's the worst one. That is the worst one. I don't care what anybody says. That's disgusting. You're a grown man. Would you ever eat toenails? Let's not act like we never digested some toenails. When I was younger, I used to proudly eat my toenails. Yes, I did. You know why? Because I was flexible and I was like, oh my god, let me just, you know. So let's not act brand new and act like, oh, we never tried to do that before. Okay, I dibbled and dabbled in some toenails. My own toenails though. How do you feel reaching this point of life? You inspire me so much. I love you. I think I like briefly mentioned it. I haven't really taken the time to see what I've accomplished. I have 55,000 people on YouTube that follow and watch my videos. 55,000 people. On Instagram, I have 95,000 people that follow me. My big ass from New York. Even when I hit 50K on Instagram, like right now, I don't even remember me hitting that because I didn't take the time to really sit there and take in what I accomplished. Because as soon as that happened, I had a little photo shoot. Then I went right back into my computer and started making more videos. I'm like, it was just grind. And I made the mistake of not taking the time to celebrate what I've done. And I feel like that's where I messed up at. And nobody should be doing that, you know. There's a lot of people that watch me, even people I went to high school with, who are like, oh my gosh, like you're so great, you're so that, and I say thank you, but I be sitting there like, did I really do something? I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel, you know, like I did anything, which I know I did. I'm not giving myself the credit that I deserve. Why everybody keep asking me am I gay? Y'all think I'm gay? So instead of me using eyeliner, I like to use eyeshadow where my little waterline is because my eyes be watering. Do you get recognized in public? I think it's only been about 5 times. Okay, there's this chicken spot that I went to, because I don't want to say the name because y'all might find me. There's this chicken spot that I went to that is by my house, and I went inside. At the time, I was on my way to my friend's house who lived in Queens, and she really liked the chicken that was by my house, and she asked me to, you know, bring her some. So I said okay. So I went, I had called it in, and then I went to go pick it up. There was only 2 girls that were working. One's in the back and one's in the front, and the girl that's in the back, her eyes, like, she's just like this, and I'm over here like, she looking at me. I live in New York. When you get stared at, you just, who's she looking at? You know, like you know, you get a little aggy, like who is she looking at in your head? But you know, you try to keep it cool, like keep it cute. I'm getting my little drink out the freezer. You know me, I'm getting a Dr. Pepper. The girl in the back is like, girl, you know who that is? And I'm over here like, they not talking to me. Maybe they watching the little video or whatever. Girl that's trying to, you know, ask me what's wrong, and I was like, oh, I'm here to pick up an order. And then the girl in the back, she like screeches a little bit, and she's like, we were just watching her video earlier. Da da da. That's the girl. That's the girl. And the girl turns around. She's like, pink mango, and I'm like, oh, why? I'm like, hi. Yeah, she's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you lived out here. Da, da, da. I would have thought you lived in like LA or something. I said, no girl, I am a New York girly. So the other girl that came from the back comes back around. She's like, oh my god, like it's nice to meet you, like you're so pretty in person. Like I felt so awkward in that moment, but all I could do was smile. That was pretty much it. They asked me for like a photo. It's either they posted the photo and they tagged me and I never seen it, or they took the photo and they never posted it, because I don't know. That was like my first like time, whatever. They gave me extra food though. I felt like Keith Lee. I don't know, I was like, hold on. Like I did meet some people that go to my niece's school who recognized me, which was really nice, but a little awkward too, because I don't like to dress up all the time. So some of y'all probably see me looking ghetto as hell, and that's fine. So basically I'm like practically done. I'm just putting my lashes on right now.
Round 2, round 3. I'm just trying to bring you drinks and assortments, hot towels with a mocktail by the ocean.
I left my flat iron in my studio downstairs, so I don't know what to do now.
If you throwing dick at me, do it, nigga. That shit should be big at least. Do it, nigga.
Okay, so thank you for joining. I'm not the best with edges, obviously, as you can see. So thank you guys for joining my little chit chat get ready me with me to go absolutely nowhere. I'm actually probably gonna go on live right now, so you guys are probably gonna see my face. Thank you guys for bumping and jamming to some music with me, even though I'm probably gonna have to cut it out a little bit because copyright. Anyways, bye, see you later.